The Terminator Saga in 5 minutes. Everything you need to know about the story so far. Spoiler alert! The year is 2029, although it's also 1984. Stay with me. Two naked time travelers from 2029 arrive in 1984 LA. One is a Terminator T-800 sent to knock off a woman named Sarah Connor. The other is Kyle Reese, a soldier sent back to knock up Sarah Connor. The Terminator kills punk rock Bill Paxton and steals some clothes. Reese commandeers a pair of pants from a homeless man. He evades the cops and sets about finding Sarah, who's working as a waitress. After tooling up, the Terminator begins to terminate every Sarah Connor in LA and tracks the right Sarah to a nightclub. Luckily, Reese is there and fights off the T-800. Reese explains he's a time traveler and that in the future, an AI defense network called Skynet will become self-aware and wage nuclear war against mankind. He explains Sarah's unborn son John is the leader of the future resistance and the key to humanity's victory. The Terminator attacks but retreats when the police intervene. While the detectives assure Sarah that Reese is crazy,
in technical terminology, he's a loon.
The Terminator comes searching for her.
I'll be back.
And massacres everyone. Sarah and Reese escape, and Reese confesses that he's been in love with Sarah ever since John gave him a photograph of her in the future. They subsequently get busy, even though Reese has been wearing that hobo's pants for well over a day at this stage. The Terminator assaults the pair again, and although all its flesh is burned away in a tanker explosion, continues its pursuit. Reese is killed trying to blow it up, but Sarah finishes it off by crushing it.
You're a terminated fucker.
Several months later, while a pregnant Sarah is traveling through Mexico, she purchases a Polaroid of herself, the same photo John will give Reese in the future. Now it's 1995, although it's also still 2029. We hear Sarah explain the events of Judgment Day, August 29, 1997, and describe Skynet's attempts to destroy John Connor via time travel. Once again, a nude T-800 arrives in the past and immediately acquires clothes, boots, a motorcycle, and some bitchin' sunglasses. Another time traveler also materializes, knocks out a cop, and reappears in his uniform. 10-year-old John Connor is living with foster parents as Sarah is locked up in an institution. We're also introduced to Miles Dyson, who's working with the Terminator arm recovered from the attack on Sarah Connor in 1984. When the T-800 and the other time traveler both confront John, it's revealed that the T-800 is here to protect John. After John and the T-800 evade their attacker in a spectacular chase, the T-800 reveals that future John reprogrammed him to protect John's younger self, and that their attacker is a T-1000, an advanced liquid metal Terminator. After linking up with Sarah Connor,
Come with me if you want to live.
and teaching the T-800 to swear and smile, they convince Dyson of the threat of Judgment Day and bust into Cyberdyne to destroy all traces of Terminator tech. Dyson is shot but triggers an explosion that destroys the lab and his research. The T-1000 then pursues John, Sarah, and the T-800 into a steel mill. The T-1000 and the T-800 battle, but eventually the T-800 blasts the T-1000 into a vat of molten steel, killing it. After destroying the chip and arm of the original Terminator, the T-800 insists he too must be destroyed. See, kids, this is why your dad was sniffling in Big Hero 6. I am satisfied with your care, Terminator. Damn it. I promised myself I wouldn't cry.